Good morning, investing world. Today is 12:10 as I squint at my watch, wishing that I had bifocals. Getting old sucks. Let me tell you what, getting old is not for wimps, I promise you. So 12:10, today is Wednesday morning, and let's recap yesterday real quick. So yesterday we told you we are going to open lower, right? And we were hoping that we could open lower than the 20. And I told you that it would be great if we could take a trip to the 50, but I didn't think we could do that. Well, we did, sort of. At least we got close. So with our moving day averages, and this is our 50-day moving average right here, we have simple, exponential, and front-weighted. And if you need an explanation for what the differences on those, differences are on those, you can go to the investingtherightway.com website, go to the classes pages, and we explain all of that in detail. Well, I think this is the 50 front-weighted. Yeah, that's a 50 front weighted. If you can see, if I go to simple, it disappears because it dropped down lower than what the chart shows. If I show exponential, it comes up some, and then front weighted, it comes up even more. So it's like, if you were watching yesterday, it's like it got close and then the whole market said, okay, that's close enough, uncle. And it bounced. And when it bounced hard. Scroll down here to the minute chart. So we opened, this is the minute chart, and I'm kind of scrolled out so I can see the entirety of every single minute of the day. So we went all the way down at the open within the first 10 minutes. And then we turned around and bounced up. And then we went back down, and right here coincides where the whole market said that's enough. And it bounced and it moved up throughout the remainder of the day. Pretty cool. In fact, this movement coincided with the oil markets. So if you were looking at Exxon or Schlumberger or any of those oil stocks, those energy stocks as it relates to petrochemicals, everything made a bottom at the same time in the exact same location yesterday. And so as they came up, the entire market came up along with them. A lot of those stocks are actually in the S&P 500, so that weighted into that move. And we came back up above the 20. So what does that mean for today? Well, I largely expect us to move up for today. That's what I would normally expect. I mean, look at the formation of the candle. We got such a hard bounce yesterday, I would expect some more movement off of that. However, as I look at today, let's go over to SPY. This is our ETF based on the S&P 500. You can see we closed at 206.47. As I scroll down here to the minute chart and pre-market trading, we're at 205.85. Okay, so we're several points down. I'm not exactly sure what that means. A lot of things happen right at the market open. If I look at my economic events calendar, I will drag that over for you to see. This events calendar comes off of thestreet.com. This is their economic events calendar. You can see we've got nothing really scheduled other than crude inventories. And because the distressed oil markets, that may actually factor into what we do today. It'll be interesting to see. Move that back out of the way. Let's go ahead and talk about IBM real quick, and I'll give you my outlook for the day. So this is IBM. You can see also that we dropped like a stone at the open. And a casual glance would say that we rose throughout the day, but that's not what happened. It kind of functioned the same way as the S&P 500 did. It dropped like a stone at the open. It rose all the way back up to the previous close. It dropped back down. It rose back up. And at the end of the day, it had a hard push, just like the overall market did, to close up. Okay. Now that's normal. If you look back through this history, you can see you got lots of up and down movement, but the general progression is up. And sometimes there's lots of wiggles in between there, and that's normal behavior. Do I still think we're going to head down to that trend line? Yes, I do, but we may move sideways or up a little bit even before we actually go down and touch our trend line. That's what I would expect anyway with modern day trending without the influence of some sort of event happening in the world, either with the IBM itself with some sort of a news announcement or with the market in general, like the announcement of, hey, we're going to war with Russia. That would totally hose things up. Something like that. So I'm expecting that we have a green candle today, that we continue up, despite the fact that the market shows that we're going to open down. If the market opens down below, and I'll scroll over here to the S&P 500. This is our 20-day moving average. If we open below that, I'll have a little concern. So let's fluctuate through our moving day averages. That's exponential. Simple, we're already That's way up. We know we're gonna open below that. And front weighted, it's even higher. So the closest one down would be the exponential. I think if we open below the exponential, we're going to have a hard time getting through the three variants of the 20-day moving average. If we open flat on it, I think we got a good chance to have a green candle. It all depends on what the market does at the open. If we open below it, well, I'm looking for a red candle. If we open above it, I'm looking for a green. On it or above it, I'm looking for a green candle. So that's basically my outlook. I have no bets. I'm not a betting man, and I'm not going to place a purchase on what I see right now. We, of course, have to wait till the market opens. But I'm getting really close to diving back into this thing. I think the market's behaving normally and like expected, and I believe it's a little bit safer than it was, say, a month ago or even 2 weeks ago. So that's my outlook. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace out. Oh, by the way, as a reminder, you can see every single one of these morning updates on the front page of the website, at our Facebook page, and on YouTube. So, and all the links are found all over the place. You can go to investingtherightway.com and you can find links back to either one of those mediums that you find more appreciable. We also have a weekly newsletter, and this is actually delivered to your inbox each morning. And that's all I have for you. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.